Greetings, fellow dragon fruit growers. This is Paul with another fruit review. Today I'm reviewing Gray Panama, and this is found in Paul Thompson's book, as you can see here, as number 27. It matches the description and the photos in his book. Now this plant has a very typical Ocamponus flower and fruit. However, it got really interesting as it ripened. It turned to yellow for about 24 hours, which I found really interesting. And it was extremely loose, so that's why I picked it. So, as you can see, it's really unique, and I'm excited to taste this fruit today. So let's go ahead and cut it open and see what it looks like. And there you go. So, a beautiful red fleshed fruit, almost like a dark purple. That's what it looks like. That color. And you can see it definitely was ripe. So interesting how it turned yellow right before it ripened. Like this is a couple days ago. You can see how it compares to Yala, number 1, and El Grullo, which is my favorite Ocamponus I've tasted so far. I have several more in the yard I'm going to be tasting, hopefully, definitely by next season. Okay, first let's see how sweet this is. It is a pretty fruit. Now, Ocamponus tends to be a bit more dense. Texture's more like a pear, dense pear, I guess you could say, and not as juicy. Let's get that out of there. Well, this one has some juice. $13 3/10. It probably would get sweeter. Uh-oh. So there you go. A little low, but that's how some of these red flesh fruits are, and that doesn't mean it's going to be a bad fruit. All right, Panama. Actually tastes pretty sweet, like candied beets. Woo! Definitely has that earthiness to it. Ugh. And not my favorite dragon fruit variety for sure. Some people really like Ocamponus. Really interesting story though. These are not my favorite, but I brought several fruit last season to my neighbor's house for a tasting, including some of my favorites like Laverne Pink, Guatemalans, American Beauty, but the neighbors preferred El Grullo, which I found really interesting. Ugh. I cannot eat this whole fruit. Although if you like Ocamponus, you would love this fruit. It does taste sweet. It does taste like, I describe it as candied beets, really crunchy seeds. The plant's really hardy, so it would do well in probably Arizona and some of those harsher climates. No sourness to it, or like antiseptic. Sometimes some of the Ocamponus can taste that way. This one's actually, it's growing on me. But it still has that vibe of eating sweet vegetables. I would give this one a 6 out of 10. I do prefer having these back to back. I prefer Panama, Gray Panama, over Yala. They're similar, but this one is better. Seeds are bigger. Seeds are really crunchy. That's the enjoyable part about it. and it's less dense. The density is less on this one. But again, I'm not going to eat these whole fruit today. It's just not my favorite variety. But there you go. That's Gray Panama. Give us a like and a subscribe. Thanks so much for watching. Have yourself a wonderful day. Take care.